Hello, students of class 3. Hope you all are fine, students. Students, please stay at home. Please complete your classwork and learn the lessons taught in the videos. Students, those of you who have got English grammar book, please take out your books and turn to page number 21. Students, please take out your grammar books and turn to page number 21. Today, I will be explaining the sentence. Students, today we are going to do Unit 5, the sentence. Today, students, we will learn about the sentence. Now, students, what do you mean by the sentence? A sentence is a group of words that make sense. Students, what is a sentence? Sentence is a group of words that make sense. Suppose if you write something, the person who reads whatever you write, he should understand it. I mean that whatever you write should convey a meaning. If you speak something, whatever you speak, the person who's listening to you should understand it. And this is what is sentence. Sentence is a group of words arranged in a proper order and which makes complete sense. So you need to keep in mind sentence is a group of words. Sentence is a group of words which convey some meaning so that the other person who is listening or reading can understand it. A sentence is a group of words arranged in a proper order and that makes sense. That makes sense means that conveys a meaning. And students, you always know whenever we write anything, the teacher tells you to write an answer and a question. You always start the sentence with a capital letter. The teacher always tells you, please write the sentence starting with a capital letter. So you need to keep in mind that a sentence always begins with a capital letter and ends with a full stop. What is a sentence? Sentence is a group of words that makes sense. What is a sentence? Sentence is a group of words that makes sense. And a sentence must always begin with a capital letter and end with a full stop. A sentence must always begin with a capital letter and should have a full stop at its end. At the starting, capital letter, and at the end, full stop. So students, this was the sentence. Now students, in this unit, we will learn about the structure of statement and interrogative sentence. Now, these are two new words for all of us. What is a statement and what is an interrogative sentence? Two new words for us. Statement, interrogative sentence. Now, students, whenever a teacher teaches you a lesson, after the lesson, there are questions and then you need to answer those questions. So, all the questions which end with a question mark are interrogative sentence. So simple. You just need to remember that all the questions are interrogative sentences. What are interrogative sentences? All the questions are interrogative sentence. All the questions are interrogative sentence. And what is an interrogative sentence? What is a question? A sentence which asks something. A sentence which asks something from you. A sentence which asks something. and that ends with a question mark. An interrogative sentence always ends with a question mark. So, this is interrogative sentence. The word interrogative seems very big, but then it's very easy to remember that all the interrogative sentences are the questions. All the questions are the interrogative sentence. Now, let's come to the other word, statement. Now, what is a statement? A simple sentence. Now, you write the answer for the questions. You write answer for the question, and all the answers are written in simple sentences. So, the simple sentences are your statements. Interrogative sentence, question, statement are simple sentences. What are statements? Simple sentences. Now you need to remember that a statement always begins with a capital letter and ends with a full stop. A statement always begins with a capital letter and ends with a full stop. Whereas the interrogative sentence, it also begins with a capital letter but then ends with a question mark. Interrogative sentence, questions. So it must have a question mark at the end. When you finish writing an interrogative sentence, you should close it with a question mark. So please keep in mind, interrogative sentence, questions. Statement, simple sentence. And statement starts with a capital letter, ends with a full stop. And interrogative sentence starts with a capital letter and ends with a question mark. So now you understand statement, simple sentence, and interrogative sentence are all the questions which are something which we need to answer. So these were the two things which we have learned. Statement, simple sentence, interrogative sentence are questions. Statement, simple sentence, interrogative sentence are all questions. Now students, let's read the following sentences and we'll try to find out whether these are statements or questions. Now, the first sentence is, students be ready for test. This is a simple sentence. Students be ready for test. And look at this. It starts with a capital letter and ends with a full stop. So it's a simple sentence. That's a statement. That's a statement. Students, be ready for test. Teacher always, you must have heard this statement often in the class. Teacher tells you, students, be ready for the test. So it's a statement. It's a simple sentence. Now, the next one. What are you doing? What are you doing? So, you see, it begins with a capital letter and ends with a question mark. Begins with a capital letter and ends with a question mark. So, what is it? An interrogative sentence. A question, or you can also call it an interrogative sentence, because interrogative sentence always ends with a question mark and begins with a capital letter. Teacher asks you, what are you doing? So, she's asking you and you need to answer her. So, for all the things which you need to answer, uh, that's a question. So, teacher asks you in the class, what are you doing? So, then you say, ma'am, I was writing, ma'am, I was talking, and you give your own reasons. But then you answer the teacher. So, anything for which you need to answer are all questions. Questions are known as interrogative sentence. Now, the third one. Open your notebook, please. Teacher tells you in the class, open your notebooks, please. Simple sentence. So, it's a statement. Open your notebook, please. It's a simple sentence. So, it's a statement. Now, the fourth question. Varnika is talking to Sherry. Varnika is talking to Sherry. Again, simple sentence. It's a statement. Look, it is also starting with a capital letter and ending with a full stop. So, it's a simple sentence which is a statement. Now, fifth one. Are you hungry? Mama asks you at home. Are you hungry? So, now what is it? You need to answer. Yes, I am hungry. No, I am not hungry. You answer your mother. So she's asking a question. Again, you need to keep in mind it begins with a capital letter and ends with a question mark. So it's an interrogative sentence or a question. Are you hungry? Begins with a capital letter, ends with a question mark. So it's an interrogative sentence. Now, sixth one. Don't waste water at home. Your family members tell you not to waste water. So, somebody is telling you, don't waste water. So, what is it? A simple sentence which somebody tells you and you listen to them. Isn't it? You all are good children. And I'm sure nobody must be wasting water. So, don't waste water. It's a simple sentence. So, what is a simple sentence? A statement. What is a simple sentence? A statement. It also begins with a capital letter and ends with a full stop. So, all statements they begin with capital letter and ends with full stop. Whereas all questions, interrogative sentences, they begin with a capital letter and end with a question mark. Now, students, let us see what else we are going to learn about sentences. Now, what we read, the six sentences, all these were sentences. Some of them were statements and some of them were interrogative sentences, means questions. How many questions? There were two questions, interrogative sentences, and four statements, means simple sentences. Now, students, all of these are sentences, but two types. One was statement and the other was interrogative sentence, means questions. Now you know that a sentence is a group of words that make sense. Now students, please underline this. A sentence is a group of words that make sense. A group of words that make sense is a sentence. Now the second line, and it has been underlined. A sentence must have a verb. Now student, what is a verb? Let's try to recall what we have learned in class 2. What is a verb? Like nouns, we call them as naming words because all the words which have got names are nouns. All the words which have got names are nouns. Same way, all the actions, what we do are verbs. All the action verbs. You dance, you jump, you speak, you write, you play, you eat, you're doing some action. So all the action what you do are verbs. What are verbs? All the actions done by you are verbs. Whatever you do, that is a verb. So we also call them action words or doing words. Actions, words or doing words. Whatever we do, that is verb. What action we do, that is verb. So जो भी हम काम करते हैं, हम सोते हैं, खाते हैं, खेलते हैं, हंसते हैं, डांस करते हैं, है ना, क्लैप करते हैं, जंप करते हैं, रन करते हैं, दीज आर ऑल एक्शंस. हम कुछ ना कुछ काम कर रहे हैं. तो जो भी हम एक्शन करते हैं वो क्या है बेटा? वर्ब्स. ऑल द एक्शंस आर वर्ब्स. नाउ दिस सेज अ सेंटेंस मस्ट हैव अ वर्ब. हर सेंटेंस में एक वर्ब होना जरूरी है. नीड टू कीप इन माइंड अ सेंटेंस must have a verb. And what are verbs? All the actions. जो भी action हम करते हैं, that is verb. We eat, we dance, we sing, we sleep. Whatever we do, we run, we shout, we clap. Isn't it? So all these are actions. And all the actions, whatever we do, doing words, verbs, actions, verbs. So just keep in mind. So a sentence must have a verb. Now it says it starts with a capital letter and ends with a full stop. Now students, we have seen that a sentence, simple sentence, it starts with a capital letter and ends with a full stop. A question mark. All the questions, all the interrogative sentences, they begin with a capital letter and end with a question mark. They begin with a capital letter and end with a question mark. But students, some of the sentences, they begin with a capital letter but they end in an exclamation mark. Now what is an exclamation mark? This sign is an exclamation mark. This sign is an exclamation mark. Now, certain sentences have got an exclamation mark at the end instead of a full stop or a question mark. Now, what is this exclamation mark? Students, just imagine. If you're sitting in the class and if your friend, he pinches you, आप क्लास में बैठे हैं और आपके फ्रेंड ने आपको पिंच कर दिया तो आपके मुंह से क्या निकलेगा? आउच। आउच निकलेगा। क्यों निकलेगा? क्योंकि यू विल फील पेन। तो आप जब फील करते हो कुछ, आप पेन फील करते हो, है ना, आप बहुत खुश होते हो तो आप बोलते हो वाओ। मैच जीत जाते हो तो बोलते हैं हुर्रा, है ना। तो जब हम बहुत खुश होते हैं, हमको पेन होता है या हम बहुत सैड होते हैं तो हम बोलते हैं अल्लाह, ओ ऐसे बोलते हैं कि नहीं? तो जब हम अपनी फीलिंग्स एक्सप्रेस करते हैं, सडन पेन की, हैप्पीनेस की, एक्साइटमेंट की, सैडनेस की, तो वो फीलिंग्स में जो वर्ड्स निकलते हैं उनके लास्ट में हम क्या लगाते हैं? एक्सक्लेमेशन मार्क। अब आपको बात समझ में आई? तो अभी सेंटेंस, कुछ सेंटेंसेस, सिंपल सेंटेंसेस, दे बिगिन विद अ कैपिटल लेटर, एंड विद अ फुल स्टॉप. All the questions they begin with a capital letter, end with a question mark. लेकिन कुछ sentences जिनमें हमारी happiness की feeling, sadness की feeling, excitement की feeling, pain हुआ तो मुंह से निकलेगा ouch, दर्द वाली feeling, तो ऐसे sentences के last में हम क्या लगाते हैं बेटा? exclamation mark, जो हमारी feelings express करते हैं. they express our feelings. तो exclamation marks किन सेंटेंसेस के एंड में लगाते हैं? जहां हमारी फीलिंग्स एक्सप्रेस होती है. फीलिंग ऑफ जॉय, फीलिंग ऑफ हैप्पीनेस, फीलिंग ऑफ एक्साइटमेंट, फीलिंग ऑफ पेन, है ना. तो ये सारी फीलिंग हमारी जहाँ एक्सप्रेस होती है उनके लास्ट में हम क्या लगाते हैं बेटा? एक्सक्लेमेशन मार्क. नाउ स्टूडेंट्स, वी विल लर्न, we have learned about simple sentences and questions, that is interrogative sentences. Now we will do exercise number 1. Look at these group of words and take those which are sentences. Now there are certain group of words given in the exercises. Now we need to tell which are sentences or which are not, है ना. So what is a sentence? A sentence is a group of words which conveys meaning, which conveys some sense. It has got some meaning. Now in the sentences given below, we need to find out which are sentences and which does not convey any meaning. So let's start with the first one. Now, India is. Look at the first one. India is. India is. Is it conveying any meaning? Is it conveying any meaning? India is. It is incomplete. It is not conveying any meaning. खाली इंडिया इज पढ़ने से कुछ समझ में आया? उसके आगे क्या है? कुछ और तो होना चाहिए. So that the sense come out. So that the meanings come out. So India is, कुछ भी meaning नहीं निकल रहा है. So is it a sentence? Because it's not conveying any meaning. So it is not a sentence. तो फर्स्ट वाला इंडिया इज, बिकॉज इट इज नॉट कन्वेइंग एनी मीनिंग. ये तो कुछ समझ में ही नहीं आ रहा है. इंडिया इज, अरे इंडिया क्या है ना, कुछ भी नहीं समझ में आया. सो इट इज नॉट अ सेंटेंस बिकॉज इट इज नॉट कन्वेइंग एनी मीनिंग. सेकेंड, अभी सेकेंड वाला सेंटेंस हम पढ़ेंगे. सेकेंड वाला सेंटेंस, इंडिया इज माई motherland. India is my motherland. Second sentence is India is my motherland. Now in this sentence, students, let's see. India's I is capital. At the end there's a full stop, and India is my motherland. It is telling us that India, our country, is our motherland and it is conveying a meaning. So, students, this is a sentence. This is a sentence. So, we need to put a tick mark that this is a proper sentence beginning with a capital letter, ending with a full stop, and conveying a meaning which we can understand. So, this is a correct sentence. Now let's look at the third one. The new car. The third group of word is the new car. Now the new car what? The new car. Is it conveying complete meaning? No, it is not conveying complete meaning. The new car what? Something else should also be there. The new car is nice, the new car is red, or something like that, but it is not conveying any meaning. So it is not a sentence. Then it is not having a full stop, a question mark at the end. So it is not a sentence. Now, the fourth one. Sam doesn't like chess. Sam doesn't like chess. It is beginning with a capital letter, ending with a full stop, and conveying a meaning that a boy named Sam does not like chess. So it is a sentence. So because it is conveying a meaning, so it is a sentence. So Sam doesn't like chess. It is conveying a meaning. So it is a sentence. Now let's look at the fifth one. Jia is wearing a. Jia is wearing what? Is it conveying any sense? Jia is wearing what? Is she wearing a dress? Is she wearing a pair of jeans or what? We are not getting the complete meaning. So, is it having a full stop or a question mark at the end? No. So, it is not a sentence. Now, let's look at the sixth sentence. Samarth won the quiz. Now it is starting with the capital letter, ending with the full stop, and conveying the meaning also. Samarth won the quiz. Now, who won the quiz? Samarth won the quiz. We are getting an answer for a question also. And it is conveying a complete sense. So, it is a sentence. So, it is a sentence, a group of words which conveys proper meaning. Now, the seventh one. What is? What is? Is it complete? No, it is not complete. It is starting with a capital letter but is not having a full stop or question mark at the end. Then the meaning is also not clear. What is seems incomplete. So it is not a sentence. Now, the eighth one. Where is your uncle's showroom? Beginning with a capital letter, ending with a question mark, and conveying a sense. Somebody is asking, where is your uncle's showroom? Where is your uncle's showroom? Somebody is asking something, and he's asking which we are able to understand that what he's asking. So it is a sentence. And which type of sentence is it? It is an interrogative sentence. It is an interrogative sentence. This is an interrogative sentence. So it is correct. It is conveying the meaning. Now the ninth one. Look at. Ninth. Look at what? It is again incomplete. It is beginning with a capital letter but then not conveying any sense. It does not make any sense. It is not having a full stop at the end. So it is not a sentence. Now the last one. Look at the smart board. Now somebody is telling you, the teacher is telling you, look at the smart board. It is beginning with a capital letter and ending with a full stop and conveying meaning also. The teacher is telling you to do something and then you are understanding what the teacher is telling. It is conveying a meaning. So it is a sentence. So how many sentences in this? India is my motherland. Sam doesn't like chess. Samarth won the quiz. Where is your uncle's showroom? And look at the smart board. There were 5 sentences which either ended with a full stop or a question mark, but all of them had started with a capital letter and they were conveying a meaning. So I believe, students, that sentence is clear to you. And we have read that all the simple sentences are statements and all the sentences which are questions and have got question mark at the end are all interrogative sentences. All the questions are interrogative sentences and all the simple sentences are statements. I hope this is clear to you. Now let's move on to next page. This is match the column to form sentences. Now we need to match the proper column so that the meaning is clear. Okay. I am. Now, I am pluck flowers. No, it cannot be. I am you need. No, it cannot be. I am your class monitor. It can be. Then, I am off the lights. No, it cannot be. Then, I am are. Two verbs cannot come. Am and are. Then, I am washing my hands. I am washing my hands. So, our sentence is I am washing my hands. And students, all of us are washing our hands frequently because of that coronavirus. We have been told as soon as we touch a foreign body or as soon as we touch anything, we should immediately wash our hands and we should ensure that our hands are clean so that we remain safe from the virus. So students, please frequently keep on washing your hands after you play with someone, you touch anything, you open your gates, and please frequently wash your hands. So you tell your mother, I am washing my hands. So it is a sentence. So our first sentence is I am washing my hands. Now second, please switch off. Sorry. Please switch pluck flowers. No, it cannot be. Please switch you need. It cannot be. Please switch your class monitor. Please switch off the lights. When not in use, generally we switch off the lights so that we do not waste electricity. So it will be please switch off the lights. Please switch off the lights. And now it conveys a complete sense. Please switch off the lights. Our first sentence was I am washing my hands. Second, please switch off the lights. Now, third, what do pluck flowers? Is it conveying any sense? No. What do you need? Is it conveying any sense? Yes. Often our parents ask us, what do you need? So it is an interrogative sentence. It is a question. Somebody is asking, what do you need? It is beginning with a capital letter and ending with a question mark. So, it is an interrogative sentence. Our first sentence was, I am washing my hands. Second, please switch off the lights. Third, what do you need? What do you need? Now, fourth, our teachers pluck flowers? Do our teachers pluck flowers? No, teachers don't pluck flowers. And they tell the students, don't pluck flowers. Isn't it? Flowers look beautiful in the plants only. So, our teachers, your class monitor, no. Our teachers are loving and caring. Yes, this is the correct sentence. Our teachers are loving and caring. Your teacher loves you and they care for you. All your teachers love you and they care for you. So our teachers are loving and caring. First sentence was, I am washing my hands. Second, please switch off the lights. Third, what do you want? Fourth, our teachers are loving and caring. Now, fifth, don't pluck flowers. Teachers tell you, don't pluck flowers. It is a bad habit to pluck flowers. So, teachers tell you, don't pluck flowers, isn't it? Now, what do you mean by pluck? Flowers everybody knows. What does don't pluck flower means? फूल मत तोड़ो. टीचर बोलती है ना. So don't pluck flowers. फूल मत तोड़ो. It is conveying a sense. Somebody is telling you. So, and you understand that plucking flowers is a bad habit. So don't pluck flowers. It is again a sentence. So, first sentence was, I'm washing my hands. Second, please switch off the lights. Third, what do you need? Fourth, our teachers are loving and caring. Fifth, don't pluck flowers. Now, sixth, now which is the only option left? Who is your class monitor? It's an interrogative sentence. Somebody is asking you, who is your class monitor? It is starting with a capital letter and ending with a question mark. So it is an interrogative sentence. And interrogative sentences are all questions. Let's read the sentences once again. I am washing my hands. Second, please switch off the lights. Third, what do you want? Fourth, our teachers are loving and caring. Fifth, don't pluck flowers. Sixth, who is your class monitor? So, students, now in this lesson, we have read two types of sentences. First is statement. Statement means simple sentence. And other type of sentence is interrogative sentence. And they are all beginning with capital letter and ending with question mark. So wherever there's a question mark, just uh, quickly recall that all the sentences having question mark at the end are questions, and all the questions are interrogative sentences. Questions, interrogative sentence, questions, interrogative sentence. Whereas simple sentences, statements, simple sentences, statement, simple sentences. Now, what we have learned, that what is a sentence? Sentence is a group of words arranged in a proper order and which conveys a meaning. Sentence is a group of words arranged in a proper order and which conveys a meaning. But we have also learned one more thing, that a sentence must have a verb. A sentence must have a verb. And what are verbs? All the actions. Action words are verbs. Doing words, whatever we do, that is verb. So, action verbs are verbs. Whatever we do, our actions, they are all verbs. And a sentence must have a verb. So, and a sentence always begins with a capital letter and ends with a full stop if it is a simple sentence. But if it's a question, it begins with a capital letter and ends with a question mark. I hope exercise 1 and 2 are clear to you.